Well, bounce to start the third quarter. First knock away to Bellpost Hill. And caught, and tackled by just about everybody. That's a pretty obvious holding the ball decision. Jennings to drive Belmont into attack, which he dutifully does. In the Andrew Tom direction, who finds himself again at full forward, in the forward area. Anyway, Ian Tompkins with a quick flying snap that's just offline. It's through for a point. Probably a few signs just before half time. There was a bit of spite in the game, and perhaps they could come out in this quarter. Who knows? Oh, the ball trapped by Tompkins on the outer flank. Pick up the ball to Andrew Tom. Slick handball to Jennings, who falls over. Probably be a bit of that happening as the ground becomes more and more slippery. And the ball out of bounds. Well, it's a tremendous service here at the West Oval, but can't stop the ball from getting slippery, and it's going to become increasingly hard to handle as we keep further into this game. Kick. Scott Ettridge drops one that perhaps he should have taken, and Belfast still take advantage. Oh, good tackle, Stephen Lyons. Probably one of the less successful balks I've ever seen. Kick along the ground, and the ball out just in front of us here. One thing that can happen here at the West Oval when it gets slippery is that you probably find a few people ending up on the bike track, which is really not a lot of laughs. Oh, good tackle, Scotty Ettridge, and another good tackle. And how can you see it from there, umpire? You're about 50 metres away on the blind side. Well, he's made the easy decision and balling it up. Yeah, an ordinary handball. The Belmont have gained valuable ground there. Lions would punch away from Burford. That's gained them a lot of ground. Ooh. Padrissa gets away with what was a pretty ordinary looking elbow. He'll be happy with himself. Belmont has been dominating, and maybe that'll give him something else to think about. Edwin looking ever mean in those white boots. They scare me, and I'm 50, 60 metres away from him. Kick forward. Hasten Galland out all on his own. Oh, well, good tackle on goal post. They could be in here. Oh, that's very ordinary footy from big number 42, who's been tackled by just about everybody and very lucky to get a free. Well, that could be reversed. A crude put down. That's pretty poor from the umpire. Jason Land has been thrown out of that, and he's chosen not to make a decision. Kick up, sliding across the face of goal. Ooh. Kick out from Papavac. Well, that would have to have been pretty close to a mark for Belpost Hill, but not paid. Oh, they could be in here. No, the ball being particularly difficult to pick up. Well, we're slipping and sliding everywhere, but the end result is that nobody has done anything. And we'll have another bounce. Burford bullocking his way through, unable to control the footy. Another kick off the ground. And someone called Trough has apparently got the footy now. Pretty interesting name, that. Well, and Belmont have the numbers in the last line. I mean, been defending Greenley for about 5 minutes now and doing it pretty successfully too. Good job from Hayden Clark. It's been one of Belmont's better players. There's no one moving for him up the field though. So he goes in the Padrisset Lions direction. Off hands to Etridge, who's kept it in play well. Oh, and that's had to be out of bounds this time. Yes, and the Belfast Hill Tattoo Brigade decided they might actually do something there, but decided against it afterwards. We'll have a throw in half forward for Belmont. Padrisset, with a fine sidestep, lines them up and misses. Well, would have been a big goal for Belmont. They're only 6 points in front, kicking with a breeze and have some advantage going into three-quarter time. The kick out, yep, and that's been spotted a hold. Looks like Jason Glad. No, indeed it's not. Lee Stevenson. Well, they do look pretty remarkably similar. It's a good kick. Andrew Mellis, who I think's been moved to full forward. It's a difficult angle from there. Good kick from Andrew Mellis. Well, a switch to him, of him to full forward could be a master stroke by Dick Caldo. He's had plenty of master strokes. Dick actually coached the under-18s for a 5-year period between 1980 and 84. With 2 premiership sides in there, one of them actually a championship one in 82. So this would be a 3rd premiership if he can get it today, and would be a fine effort. It's given Belmont a bit of breathing space, but it doesn't stop the Brains Trust from being a worried-looking lot from here. Bit of pushing and shoving at centre-half back for Belmont. Jamie Keys having someone leaning all over him. Can't believe he likes him that much. Belfast Hill clear the ball at the centre and rush it into attack quickly. That's one of the few possessions their full forward has got today, and he's virtually had to run over to the City of Geelong to actually get it. He's well out in the flank there. Oh, delightful kick. Oh, nearly mark of the day. Win yourself a new set of bow repairs if you'd held that one. From Lovejoy, nearly managed to clear that, but as it is, Belfast still into attack. Ball to ground. Belmont bottled up. String of handballs. Well, that had to be close to holding the ball, as indeed might that have been. Eventually the clearing kick from Papavac. Belmont finding it very hard to actually get out of their defensive zone at the moment. Kick around the corner. Ooh, only just in time for the punch away. Wow, golden opportunities for Belfast going wasted here. A kick up in the air. Oh, Jason Glenn drops a chest mark. That could be costly, but no, it's a good tackle. That's too high. Well, probably was something in that.
Fred? Hi, Fred. Hello, mate. On a can yet? No.
Well, there it is. Goal to Belfast still against the breeze, kicked by the excitingly named Peter Brown.
The sun's over the yard, mate.
It's a strange name for Belfast still.
How did the breakfast go? Good.
Fun to turn up?
Yeah, it was about 25, 26, so.
And the Belpost Hill water boys there, but we can't see the Belmont water boys. In fact, last year's premiership coach, Vic Osmond. That's a big come down from Vic, premiership coach 1 year to boiling the drinks the next one. What a clubman.
Yeah, fair crew. Finish up using the 4 tables.
Well, the footy had been kicked to North Shore after that goal, and they had to send someone out in the car to get it, but it's back. Belmont about to swing another change. It's a good knock from Lyons. Well, the umpire's made that throwing decision from directly behind the player. Rick Bayer looking to come back on. Looks like Jason Galland coming off. Produced it with a long penetrating kick. Ian Tompkins. Picked up by Lee Stevenson, who gets off a handball. Oh, it's scrambly football up there. Well, no one able to get a clean kick at this, and Belpost still successfully bottle it up. Oh, good recovery. Tremendous. Fall over, get up and mark it. Tompkins. Ooh. Well, the ball out of bounds, only 5 or 6 metres from the right point post. Belmont will be looking to score here. Rain still falling quite persistently. Oh, Tompkins up and down. No. Well, the crowd have yelled holding the ball from at least 150 metres away. And in the end, the ball up. Well, the rush behind, that was pretty predictable stuff. Giving Belmont an 8-point advantage. Belpost still have managed to stay within touch, but haven't quite been able to hit the front.
Trying to make your hair dry, Donnie. Bloody working.
Oh, good footy from Lovejoy off the ground, but hasn't quite worked out. Steve Lyons, who's been standing on his own in the centre square for quite some time now, getting a lot of touches. Well, they play the advantage rule there. And it's a pretty interesting decision from the umpire. He's called advantage and then decided that they can't handle it. And now that's, well, I can't say I've read the rule book in the last 3 or 4 days, but that's not however I understood it. Heavily kick.
He could play on from the deck, he could play on from the free kick and handball.
That's a pretty good tackle that's been penalised. Paul fell with his umpteenth kick. Fist away by Salvato, successful. Another. Oh, Belpost Hill, number 24, has a look at him and then decides no, he'll hit the Belmont back pocket on the tip. Scotty Ettridge, long kick. Ettridge down with what looks to be an ankle. Wow. Ankle or knee at his lower right leg at any rate. Right, back to play, and we're on the outer wing and not much is happening. The Belmont are forcing the ball forward. It must be serious because Hot Dot has been called out and now striding out dutifully to the far end. Good tackle from Mr. Scott Day, and the umpire's decided not to make a decision as Belmont's captain Scott Ettridge is carried off and has been taken straight off the ground, so as he hasn't come off through the interchange area, Unavailable to go on. He's been replaced by Jason Galland, whose spell on the bench proved to be a very short one. Etheridge obviously in big trouble because now an opportunity to come on, and the Belmont still interchange players decided to stop modelling his red dressing gown and come on the ground. There it is. Jason Galland on the ground, 5 seconds. Takes the telling mark at half back. Oh, has his kick partially smothered. Well, Mr. Stephen Troffin has been getting several possessions this quarter, and this could be a crucial one, although let's call that free kick a lucky at best. The kick, and no one but David Scott ever looked like marking that ball. Rick Bayer sneaks in, takes a grab off, onto his customary left. Frankie Kervik takes a rest. Definitely wouldn't be because he'd be tired of him getting kicks, but never mind. Well, the game has been going through a rather stale period for the last 5 or 6 minutes, with neither side able to score, and the next goal could be crucial as Jason Galland, a high spiralling kick to the Belmont forward area. Andrew Mellis just unable to mark. Andrew Tom, and the ball out of bounds. Well, Scott Etheridge looks to be in real pain here. That's bad luck for both him and Belmont. And he'd be taken to the rooms immediately. We're sending in an investigative reporter to see exactly what the damage is. No idea. Oh, the ball out of bounds on the wing position. Really has degenerated into a struggle here. No questioning the commitment of both sides. The weather has just made it very hard to play good football. Oh, good tackle from Jason Galland. Hayden Clark, a quick kick. Tom in front. Looking for someone to kick to. Chips it in the Tompkins direction and proves to be a wise choice. Sort of instinct for Tom when he gets the ball into hand. Ian Tompkins, yes. She was quite an understanding with Andrew Tom, and it was evident there. Tompkins kicks and kicks truly. That's his 4th, and he's proving a real thorn in the side for Belpost Hill. And it has been confirmed Scott Etheridge with knee trouble. It was a very important goal for Belmont because it came out of a period of pretty ordinary football, and they managed to break the deadlock and kick, I think, 14 points clear. Yep. Padrissett back on the ball with Lyons at centre half forward. So no end of coaching moves by Dick Caldo, who's really playing a big part in this game. Good tackle from Jennings. Oh, and an absolutely tremendous smother from Jason Galland, who's been firing since coming back on the ground. Verfeth, scrubby little kick. Good tackle. A good tackle by Mark O'Donnell goes totally unrewarded by the umpires. Rick Bayer. Lee Stevenson, makes a big effort. Tremendous effort by Lee Stevenson to beat 2. And dare we say 2 markedly bigger people. And the ends a free kick. Wow, picks the ball out of the puddle, and a couple of people could learn a bit about determination from that. And how to run a free kick. Yeah, I love this. Well, the man who has run this side of the ground's really earned his dollars. That's a lot of throw-ins, and there's another one. Ooh, well, yep. Belpost Hill idiot spotted trying to swing one there, and not only did he not swing and get caught, he even missed with it. A pretty unsuccessful piece of footy. Andrew Tom, probably too far out to score. Still, that's a good kick right up into the goal mouth. Ian Tompkins nearly a grab. and a clearing kick. Tom, one hand's nearly good enough. Well, it's getting pretty willy in there now. Couple of people down. They will just whack someone and then pats him on the head. That's a pretty interesting stuff, Edwin. And then puts on a lip. Well, beautiful. Well, Belmont holding sway by 14 points here just before three-quarter time. Andrew Tom, kicker in the corner. Unfortunately, no one there for Belmont. Belpo still looking to press forward again if they can. Tom again. Ooh, terrible kick off the side of the boot.
Good pass.
Mark O'Donnell goes long, goes very long. Hayden Clark, oh, he's nearly had his head ripped off and it's been seen. Well, Clark's already kicked too, and it's a valuable contribution from the ruck rover come half forward. As both the Belpost Till Cheer Squad members are waving and trying to put him off. And it hasn't worked real well because he's stuck that right through the high diddle for the sausage roll. Well, Belmont have really come good in the latter part of the third quarter. The score now 9-8-62 to 6-6-42, and 20 points is going to be a big gap for Belpost Till to make up in the last quarter, especially with the weather being as ordinary as it is. Well, sides have met 3 times this year, with Belpost being successful on 2 of those occasions, but on none has the margin been more than 10 points. So we're going to anticipate that they'll probably make another comeback here, if given the opportunity. And ball loose at half forward for Belpost. Oh, good footy. Oh, an absolutely disgraceful kick. All the time in the world, he decides he'll kick it to his mum in the members' stand. Well, that wasn't real clever. Not the prettiest of tackles from Jamie Keys. Oh, and Jason O'Neilly's had his head ripped off. Well, people as small as him are probably going to get a fair few frees for too high. Kicks to Rick Bayer, who unfortunately slips over, allowing his Belpost opponent to get in there. And Neil Salvato also slipping over. Could be a few people out there with the moulded stops on rather than the long ones. Oh, and that's three-quarter time. Here plays at a good time for the Blues. They're up 9-8-62 to Belpost Till 6-6-42 with just 1 quarter to go.